Soul Garden. Live, love, be.
Hello, fellow producers, and welcome now to Monday. Well, partly cloudy and a bit irritable, I think, for the Tauruses, especially around intimacy and boundary issues. Now, the emotional side of you is really pulled into the speculative. The moon is in Cancer, and whenever the moon is in Cancer, Tauruses tend to process how they feel about certain things. But you may have a bit of a flare-up in a particular conversation or realizing something. That's because today the moon will conjunct a retrograde Mars. Mars is aggression, Mars is anger, Mars is a lot of aggression, and having a retrograde means that things happen that normally don't. It's Mars inside out. So through backwards activity, something manifests, or you have to have another conversation, you have to do something again, or you re-look at an old action that you had, perhaps in a conversation. You can look at this in many ways, put the ingredients together and create many cakes and pies out of that gravity, but that's how it sets up. So it looks like you're set up for a bit of a conversation or some sort of emotional, mental activity with perhaps anger or aggression. That's the emotional setup. Now let's move on to the Sun, ruled by Uranus in the house of intimacy. And now I start to think this might be a betrayal issue or an issue with sex, intimacy, and boundaries. Now let's not forget, Taurus, we started talking about this on Friday, that this month with the Sun in Sagittarius, this is the final 30-day wrap-up of you finally understanding intimacy, boundaries, and trust issues. This is a very deep, since 1995, exploration. I'm not saying you won't make mistakes in the future, but you won't be learning something brand new according to the solar system. You should understand now what can and cannot happen in your world of intimacy and trust. Having the Sun be ruled by Uranus in this spectrum tells me there might be a bit of an earthquake today around those issues. You might find someone's betrayed you, or you may think someone's betraying you. You might see that someone's taking advantage. You might be called to stand up for your boundaries, those types of things. And really what it is the universe saying to you, remember these final details, these final little lessons before this mid-December kind of graduation point. So today, a lot of emotional activity around thinking, and some trust boundary issues might get shaken up. All right, Taurus, that's all we got for Monday. See you tomorrow with more. Live, love, be.
Soul Garden.